Jada Pinkett Smith, that's up. Seriously.
I did. Once I went out into the world and I saw what people, how people feel about my parents.
In a shocking turn of events, Jaden Smith has blown the lid off the entire Smith dynasty, going head-to-head against his very own mother. Jaden's latest revelations have raised eyebrows and sent shockwaves throughout the entertainment industry as he boldly accuses his mother, Jada Pinkett Smith, of fabricating tales for monetary gains. You won't believe the depths of this familial drama. The past few days have been a whirlwind of accusations and counter-accusations, with Jada Pinkett Smith at the center of it all, detailing her intimate connection with the late rapper Tupac.
But as soon as he approached me, he was like a magnet.
However, her version of events surrounding a supposed proposal has been debunked by none other than her son. Jaden, in an astonishing move, unveiled the truth behind the tales, claiming that his mother had invented the entire narrative about the proposal from Tupac.
And I knew at that time that, he needed somebody to do time with him. Which I was going to do anyway.
As if being under the internet's scrutiny wasn't enough, the matriarch of the Smith family now faces opposition from her inner circle. With the internet fervently discussing Jada's alleged ill treatment of her husband, Will Smith, and her seemingly unending stories of Tupac, the criticism has transcended the digital realm. Now, family members, including her very own children, particularly Jaden, are challenging her narrative. Always known for his maverick and unconventional style, Jaden's actions might seem unsurprising to some. His deep love for his mother is evident, as showcased by his past decisions, such as the bold move to ask for emancipation at a mere age of 15 or 16. Moreover, his unwavering support for his parents was clear when he publicly backed his father post the infamous Chris Rock slap at the Oscars, tweeting, "And that's how we do it." This makes Jaden's current stance all the more alarming and indicative of deeper issues. The underlying crux of the matter seems to be Jaden's growing exasperation with his mother's constant portrayal of events concerning Tupac, many of which he asserts are false. Once willing to let things slide, Jaden now believes Jada's stories have crossed a line. He suggests that her determination to paint a certain narrative seems almost driven by an intent to tarnish Will's image at any given opportunity.
Is a woman who seems hell-bent on sabotaging, excoriating, and emasculating her man.
For those who might be unfamiliar with the most recent developments surrounding the Smiths, Jada Pinkett Smith, during a podcast interview, unveiled previously undisclosed details about her relationship with the iconic rapper Tupac. Before we delve into Jaden's revelations, let's go over recent news quickly. While promoting her soon-to-be-released memoir, Worthy, she candidly shared that Tupac had proposed to her during his time at Rikers Island in 1995. Speaking on the All the Smoke podcast, Jada recalled,
That was probably one of the more painful parts, seeing him there, the condition that he was in, and having to leave him there.
Jada went on to elaborate that she perceived Tupac's proposal as a longing for stability during a tumultuous phase. Because of our friendship and everything we had been through together, he just wanted to feel that solidified foundation, she said. However, she expressed doubts about the longevity of such a union, speculating, "I promise you, he would have married me and divorced me as soon as he got out of prison." Further shedding light on the dynamics of their bond, Jada reminisced about a falling out they had during the last year of Tupac's life. "Tupac and I getting into heated confrontations was not unusual. This happened to be a very heated one, and I didn't speak to him for a year," she admitted. Speaking of regret and life lessons, Jada reflected, "The day Tupac's mother Afeni called me. When I found out he had been shot again, I didn't care." The friendship between Jada and Tupac began during their teenage years at the Baltimore School for the Arts. Jada fondly remembered, "As soon as he approached me, he was like a magnet. Once you paid attention to him, he kind of sucked you in, and we hit it off from that moment on." However, the dynamics of this relationship often cast a shadow on Jada's marriage to Will Smith. Will, in his memoir from 2021 titled Will, admitted to his struggles with jealousy, saying,
"We had a little bit of a thing, right? Because, they grew up together and, they loved each other."
This multi-layered and intricate relationship triangle, stretching over decades, now faces yet another twist with Jaden's allegations. Here the plot thickens. Insiders, those close to the Smith family, have whispered tales of increasing tension. One insider divulged, "The kids have been pretty vocal about it behind closed doors. They feel Jada is airing too much of their personal history, and in some cases, twisting truths for sensationalism. The same source conveyed Jaden's very words, stating she's not only divulging personal information but making things up for publicity. We've all tried to be supportive, but this is damaging our family's reputation. It's not just the made-up stories, it's the strategic exclusions. Throughout Jada's recent revelations and her media storm promoting Worthy, there's been a stark absence of appreciation for her life with Will. Every anecdote, every tale seems to revolve around Tupac, like he's the focal point of her life, overshadowing even her husband. For Will, his approach has been one of outward calm, but according to those in the know, he's far from unaffected. Will is very composed and tries to avoid drama, especially in the public eye. He's seen it all in this industry, says a close source. But Jada's constant evocation of Tupac is wearing him down. Everyone can see that.
That was a big regret for me too, because I could never open up to interact with.
Remembering the Oscar scandal, when the world saw a different side of the usually calm and collected Will Smith after his altercation with Chris Rock, it's clear that public opinion can quickly swing. After that event, roles and opportunities dwindled, squeezing their finances. One can't help but wonder if the current media buzz, stirred by Jada's revelations and allegations, is an attempt to cash in on the hype.
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling.
This entire saga brings a critical question to the fore. If the love and respect between Jada and Will are genuine, why is Tupac's shadow still looming large over their relationship? As one source noted, Will's been in the picture for decades now, yet he's constantly measured against a ghost. It's a battle no man can win. Willow's letter to Tupac, penned when she was just a tender 11 years old, now makes an eerie sort of sense. A child echoing the sentiments and stories told by her mother, pleading for a figure she never knew to return and bring joy to Jada's life. The gravity of such a gesture, coming from someone who hadn't even been born when Tupac passed away, underscores the impact of Jada's recounted tales on her children.
Every time I see Jada's Pinkett Smith talk about Will Smith, I cringe.
Many fans have already highlighted the discrepancies in Jada's story. It seems improbable that Tupac could have proposed to Jada at Rikers when he was already engaged to Kesha Morris and subsequently married her during his incarceration. The logistics simply don't add up, especially when considering Jada's reported trip to Los Angeles during the exact time frame she claims to have visited Tupac at Rikers. The waves of public opinion have indeed been crashing with intensity, echoing through forums, threads, and comments sections across the web. Here are some standout reactions from fans, and we'll provide a brief reflection on each. A seasoned fan recalled the ever-changing narrative, highlighting the evolution of Jada's story over the years. They noted, back in the day, she said her and Tupac were just friends. Every year, the story changes a little. I don't believe a word she says. It's a sentiment shared by many who have followed the saga for years. For them, the tales have shifted too many times to be trustworthy. Another comment didn't mince words in its assessment of the situation. A perturbed fan wrote, "This woman is very sick. I don't believe a word out of her mouth. Jada, get some help. We are sick of you." However, it's another fan comment that encapsulates a widely shared sentiment. The individual stated, "We all know she's lying. She's been talking about Tupac for over 20 years. But now she comes out with that he proposed to her." This incredulous remark highlights the skepticism many feel about Jada's latest revelations, especially concerning Tupac's supposed marriage proposal. The timing of such a significant detail emerging decades after the events in question indeed raises eyebrows. From our analysis, it's clear there's no unanimous verdict among fans. Yet, there's a prevailing sentiment of skepticism. Many are questioning why certain narratives and claims emerge now, after so many years. While some are outright dismissive, others seem genuinely disappointed, feeling that the tales they've been fed over the years might not be rooted in truth. But what do you think? Is Jada capitalizing on a long-gone relationship to sell her book, or is there genuine emotion behind her revelations? Could Jaden be trying to protect his father's image, or is there a deeper familial issue at play that we aren't privy to? We want to hear your thoughts, so let your voice be heard in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep the gossip juicy.